Mindfulness of the breath and body. So settling into a comfortable position, either lying on a mat, a cushion, or sitting on a firm straight back chair. If sitting on a chair, allowing your back to adopt an erect, dignified and comfortable posture so that your posture supports your intention to be awake and aware. Placing your feet flat on the floor with your legs uncrossed. And if you're lying down, allowing your legs to be uncrossed with your feet falling away from each other and your arms alongside falling away from the body. And allowing your eyes to close if that feels comfortable for you. And now bring your awareness to the level of physical sensations by focusing your attention on the sensations of touch and pressure in your body, where it makes contact with the floor and whatever is supporting you. And spending a minute or two exploring these sensations, just as in the body scan. Now bring your awareness to the changing patterns of physical sensations in the lower abdomen as the breath moves in and out of your body. When you first try this practice, it may be helpful to place your hand on your lower abdomen and become aware of the changing pattern of sensations where your hand makes contact with your abdomen. Having tuned into the physical sensations in this area in this way, you can remove your hand and continue to focus on the sensations in the abdominal wall. And now focus your awareness on the sensations of slight stretching as the abdominal wall rises with each in-breath, and of gentle deflation as it falls with each out-breath. As best you can, follow with your awareness the changing physical sensations in the lower abdomen all the way through as the breath enters your body on the in-breath, and all the way through as the breath leaves your body on the out-breath. Perhaps noticing the slight pauses between one in-breath and the following out-breath, and between one out-breath and the following in-breath. There is no need to try to control the breathing in any way. simply let the breath breathe itself. As best you can, also bring with this attitude of allowing to the rest of your experience. There is nothing to be fixed, no particular state to be achieved. As best you can, simply allow your experience to be your experience, without needing it to be other than it is. Sooner or later, your mind will wander away from the focus on the breath in the lower abdomen to thoughts, planning, daydreams, drifting along, whatever. This is perfectly okay. It's simply what minds do. It's not a mistake or a failure. When you notice that your awareness is no longer on the breath, simply notice this. You may want to acknowledge briefly where the mind has been. Then gently escort the awareness back to the focus on the changing pattern of physical sensations in the lower abdomen, renewing the intention to pay attention to the ongoing in-breath or out-breath, whichever you find. However often you notice that the mind has wandered, and this will quite likely happen over and over again, as best you can, congratulate yourself each time on reconnecting with your experience in the moment, gently escorting the attention back to the breath, and simply resume following in awareness the changing pattern of physical sensations that come with each in-breath and with each out-breath. As best you can, bring a quality of kindliness to your awareness, perhaps seeing the repeated wanderings of the mind as opportunities to bring patience and gentle curiosity to your experience. Perhaps reminding yourself from time to time that the intention is simply to be aware of your experience in each moment as best you can, using the breath as an anchor to gently reconnect with the here and now each time you notice that the mind has wandered and is no longer down in the abdomen following the breath. And continuing to focus your attention on the breath for a few more moments. And when you feel reasonably settled on awareness of the breath, intentionally allow the awareness to expand around the breath to include as well a sense of physical sensations throughout the whole body, while still aware in the background of the movements of the breath in the lower abdomen. Change your primary focus so that you become aware of a sense of the body as a whole and of the changing patterns of sensations throughout the body. You may find that you get a sense of the movements of the breath throughout the body, as if the whole body were breathing. And if you choose, together with this wider sense of the body as a whole, and of the breath moving to and from, include awareness of the more local particular patterns of physical sensations that arise where the body makes contact with the floor, the chair, the cushion, or wherever. perhaps the sensations of touch, pressure, or contact of the feet or knees with the floor, the buttocks with whatever supports them. The hands where they rest on the thighs or on each other. As best you can, hold all these sensations together with the sense of the breath and of the body as a whole, in a wider space of awareness of physical sensations. The mind will wander repeatedly away from the breath and body sensations. This is natural, to be expected, and in no way a mistake or failure. Whenever you notice that your awareness has drifted away from the sensations of the body, you might want to congratulate yourself. You have woken up. Perhaps gently note where your mind was thinking, and kindly focus your attention back to your breathing and to a sense of your body as a whole. As best you can, keep things simple, gently attending to the actuality of sensations throughout your body from one moment to the next moment. And as you sit, some sensations may be particularly intense, such as pains in the back, knees, or shoulders. And you may find your awareness repeatedly drawn to these sensations and away from your intended focus on the breath or body as a whole. You may want to use these times to experiment with choosing intentionally either to shift posture or to remain still and then bring the focus of awareness into this region of intensity. If you choose to remain still, then as best you can, explore with gentle and wise attention the detailed pattern of sensations here. What precisely do the sensations feel like? Where exactly are they? Do they vary over time or from one part of the region of intensity to another? Not so much thinking about them as just feeling them. You may want to use the breath as a vehicle to carry awareness into such regions of intensity, breathing into them just as a body scan, and breathe out from those sensations, softening and opening with the out-breath. Whenever you find yourself carried away from awareness in the moment by the intensity of physical sensations or in any other way, remind yourself that you can always reconnect with the here and now by refocusing awareness on the movements of the breath or on a sense of the body as a whole. Once you have gathered yourself in this way, allow the awareness to expand once more, so it includes a sense of sensations throughout the body. And now for the last few moments of this sitting, bringing your attention back to focus on your breathing in the abdomen. Tuning into any and all sensations on this in-breath and this out-breath. And as you sit here and as you breathe, allowing yourself to cultivate this sense of moment-to-moment awareness. And remembering that the breath is available to you at any moment of your day to allow you to feel grounded. Perhaps giving you a sense of balance and awareness of accepting yourself just as you are in each moment.